And there we go again, the second semi-final comment brought to you by Heflatv. I'm Heflatv, and with me is Coucher. We bring to you Goomba Gaming, a German team, versus Power Rangers, the guys from Kazakhstan. And it's gonna be an amazing game. Let's hop into the draft.
Yeah, Goomba Gaming starting off real casual, just the Invoker ban coming out. And I'm guessing Power Rangers probably gonna ban out the Lycan and maybe something like the Ancient Apparition as well.
Yep, definitely. So far, nothing surprising. Power Rangers take their time, but I don't think we're gonna see too many surprising picks coming out. The only question is, do we see Power Rangers playing as they used to play before in group stages in the quarterfinals with some aggressive strategies similar to what we saw by Total Aggression?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, that's just their play style and they make it work so perfectly, more or less. And even if they do have aggressive lineups, they usually have something that they can fall back on when the late game actually hits. So they draft really nicely, and of course, their skill is so good as well individually. So a really strong team. But Goomba Gaming, they played really well in the group stage as well as in the quarterfinals. So should be a really even matchup.
Yeah, they prevailed even over the other German team, Übelst, so yep, surprising that they got that far. Now the question is, can Power Rangers stop them? I mean, they're the favorite team for sure, but as I said, Goomba is also going for some funny strategies sometimes, and if Power Rangers are not prepared, they definitely can take a game or two. It's a best of three, so they gotta be careful.
Yeah, they definitely have to, because in the last semi-final I would have given the edge to TCN as well, but well, we all saw what happened there.
Yep, Total Aggression is now in the final, so the question is, to be honest, like Power Rangers Total Aggression, that would be quite a similar playstyle meeting each other, so like this is a final I'm actually looking forward to, but then again, like Goomba going there into the finals, like making a success for themselves, that also would help the team a lot. And yeah, since I'm from German descent, I guess there's also slightly favoring that maybe Goomba gets further there. But
Damn Germans, man,
yeah,
damn Germans.
damn Germans. But the bans are, I don't know, according to plan, the AA and the Invoker is out, as we already said. And on the other side, the Lycan ban is not common. It is the Batrider and the Naga. So Power Rangers, we see that pretty often, that they take the Naga pretty early out. They don't want to encounter it. So nothing unusual so far, at least according to what we've seen in the D2RO.
Yeah, definitely not. And Goomba, do they go for the Lycan? Because if they leave it open, I'm afraid Power Rangers is gonna snatch it up. But then again, I think it was overlooked by Power Rangers in the quarterfinals as well. So they might not even want it. But Goomba Gaming, they pick up the Visage. So Power Rangers, Shadow Shaman,
And
Nyx
Lycan.
Assassin, Lycan.
Lycan.
Lycan Shadow Shaman would be a sick combination.
Yeah, definitely. But it is a Dazzle.
Yeah, so I think, I mean, that's a
But
Lycan.
there's
Yeah. I was like, oh,
Lycan.
are they really not gonna go for the Lycan? Because if Goomba had gotten the Lycan on the second pick, the Visage Familiars together with the Lycan would have been pretty sick as well, to combine with the Howl, just going for the towers.
Yeah, no, I like the Lycan overall. Like I'm playing it myself when I play Dota, and it's just such a
Oh,
sick.
you noob.
No, come on. I played Lycan long before he made it into the current meta. So, no.
Yeah,
Don't
of
blame
course,
it on me.
because the current meta is current. But man, I remember when I started playing Dota 2, and I randomed Lycan, and just free win, man.
No, it's not that easy, but still, like it is currently pretty strong here, especially the Howl. But like overall, all those abilities that like boost your right click, especially early game, the Howl and the Chilling Touch by the AA, they're pretty popular at the moment. So I kind of like it. Anyway, the puck is coming out by Goomba.
Yeah, I think it's an excellent pickup. Keeping the Lycan in place with the Dream Coil, of course. The Lycan, sure, he can run around hasted within the Dream Coil, but if he tries to exit, he will get stunned up. And the silence on the Dazzle will also be really nice to prevent the heals and the Shallow Graves from coming out.
Yep. But then we have a ban which I'm absolutely surprised about. This is the TA is coming out. That is interesting.
I guess they're afraid of the medallion weave meld.
Medallion weave plus, of course, the traps by the TA making already half a team minus armor. But then again, also a bun by power ranges. The Treen getting out. Of course, Treen, like the 11 armor is annoying, and you have to commit to the towers entirely, or they will get healed up. But I don't know. It's still a very interesting ban coming out there, and the clockwork on top of it, as well as the storm on Goomba's side. So I don't know, pretty unusual, because there's still some heroes in that we see very commonly, like the Centaur, for example. The Nyx would also be available and everything, but yeah, they saved the Centaur for themselves. So the Nyx would be up for Goomba Gaming, but I don't see it fitting into it right now.
Yeah, I don't think they go for the Nyx either at the moment. I mean, they could, but the Nyx Assassin doesn't have enough to actually kill off the Centaur. It's really hard to land the Impale on the Lycan when he has the Shapeshift on. And getting behind the lines for the Dazzle will be even harder for him. So, I mean, although they do have to pick a support still, the Shadow Shaman, I think it wouldn't be the worst option for them at the moment. Or maybe even the Venomancer, just spam out the Plague Wards to slow down the pushes.
Yep, that's it. But I don't know, at the moment, like, Goomba is really vulnerable to the fact that, I mean, they have already Centaur initiation, 400 damage from the double edge, plus the hoof stomp damage. Like, if the puck gets caught out, this is pretty much a kill, even to the Visage. And I don't know, they need some counter push coming out. But it is a Weaver, and Weaver actually it's also pretty dangerous, like picking a Weaver against the Centaur. If they have vision and he gets the initiation, the Weaver coming along with a pretty low HP pool, and the Chikuchi is not a guaranteed getaway pretty much. So, well, it's Goomba's game plan, but so far I just Power Rangers going for these standard heroes, and they're all so nice in synergy with each other at the moment.
Yeah, so the question for me is, will Power Rangers go for a jungler now? Go for either, of course, Chen, Enchantress, or the Enigma. Those are the most common ones, but Nature's Prophet hasn't been picked yet either.
Yep.
But since Power Rangers, they have the Centaur already, they have the offlaner. So the Nature's Prophet, it could be picked up maybe as a mid lane role or just as a pure jungler, but you don't see that very often.
Yeah, you don't see that very often, but then it's Power Rangers, and you never know. And I just like the fact that like the Howl scales perfectly with the Necro units of the Nature's Prophet and Lycan if they go for it. Plus, of course, the Trees getting it as well. So this is like already a little army coming out. The Centaur being able to clean off residual creeps whatsoever. The Dazzles just supporting, keeping them even alive. And as I said, there is no counter push coming at the moment out by Goomba. They only have the Orb. Maybe the Swarm doing a bit, Chikuchi doing a bit, but that's pretty much it. It is a Disruptor, and this is very dangerous. This is very dangerous, because the puck being called in the silence there, same as the Weaver, he can't time-lapse, he can't Chikuchi, that makes them really vulnerable. So the Disruptor, in my opinion, absolutely excellent pick all there.
Yeah, it's really nice to chase down the Weaver and of course hold him in place inside the kinetic field. So a pretty decent pickup, and if he gets the Static Storm on top of it all, then all the better for them. So a really decent pickup, but Goomba Gaming, they still have one support left to pick or a jungler, as well as they do need an offlaner, because I don't think they'll send a Weaver there, unless it's an aggressive tri-lane of sorts.
Yep, definitely, and they
Okay.
pick the axe. We see so many axes lately. What is wrong with the axe? I mean, I love the hero, but wow, this is D2RO is the axe, like probably one of the most picked heroes overall.
Yeah, well, semifinals, third game out of 3 games, 100% semifinal. Will he win it as well?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, so far his win ratio is amazing, and they go, wow, Power Rangers bans out the Abaddon. That's
Yeah, they don't want the Abaddon Axe combination with the potential creep skipping going on, I guess.
yeah, but I mean, they could still go for a Darkseer Axe, which is very powerful, but then you need a lot of regeneration on your own. So, but oh yeah, and Goomba bans out the Rasta, so they just want to prevent that Power Rangers has this Lycan Rasta combination for a lot of tower push. But theoretically, if Power Rangers really wants to go full YOLO push, they could still go for the Furion, Global Presence, you could go into right click, or of course the second set of Necros plus the Lycan. They have the Center Initiation, the Disruptor, Dazzle makes an awesome combination of support. I could see the Furin coming here.
I think it's going to be Death Prophet,
Oh yeah,
probably,
Death Prophet, so you have
or
something
a
for the mid.
Doombringer.
Oh, the Doom is
Yeah,
actually interesting choice, yeah.
It's just a random call. I don't think they'll go for it, but it's a possibility, a minor one, but still.
Maybe they go for something really traditional in mid. But as I said, like the Furin would be option, Death Prophet would be an option, Doom. I don't think it will be a Doom at all. But yeah, the question is, does really Power Rangers, do they want to commit for full out push, or do they want to get even more of a push element into their draft at the moment? I don't think they're really interested in it. But let's see. Maybe we're totally wrong.
Well, they might get maybe even something like a Mirana mid. It wouldn't be too bad, but they go for the Zeus. Okay then.
Zeus. Well, it's pretty nice because look at all the bursts coming out there. You have Disruptor with the Silence, you have the Lycan for pushing, you have the Center for initiating, you have the Zeus, which is the burst damage on the Weaver, on the Axe, and on the Puck. All heroes that are very vulnerable to whatever is coming out there by Zeus. So I really hope that Goomba is going for a timely pipe, for example, or even casual cloaks on heroes like Axe. I think they need it if the Zeus is gonna be successful, because you have Dazzle, Disruptor, and Zeus as sources of magical damage, and sort of need it already, just by looking at the draft.
Well, easiest way to kill a Zeus is 5-man Blade Mail.
Yeah, sure. But you
It
just
goes
need
for
to-
the
you
Center War Runner as well.
You just need to get the timing straight. No, but it's like the Zeus is actually a pretty excellent setup, because sometimes Weaver and a Puck, they get really, they just get away with really low HP, and then the Thundercrasp is just, yeah, it's just getting him. And eventually they pick the Nyx as the last one. That is interesting. I like that word. But I don't know what to say. I just say it's interesting because I didn't expect it at all. So this is a full protect 1/semi-aggressive lineup for Goomba, but if that works out against this Power Ranger setup, I don't know. But we're gonna introduce the teams pretty fast. We have Moon playing on the Lycan. We have FNG on the Dazzle. Scandal is playing mid again on the Zeus. Yep, J4 is on a Disruptor and heading already towards the offlane. Is just as Cat on the Center Warren, and he also got one ward, so he's just looking to like place that pretty fast.
And for the Radiant side, for Goomba Gaming, OD heading up towards the river on the Weaver with Denino playing the Nyx Assassin near. Will be playing probably the mid lane Puck with Rain on the Visage and Chill playing the Axe.
Yep.
But look at that Axe, man. I mean, the Axe he's actually carrying.
Is a huge axe. And they're just checking if there's a Roshan happening. And in the meantime, Centaur just got rid of his ward there. It's a protection against side rotations on his lane, so pretty standard ward coming out. J4 is, yeah, he's probably gonna put that ward somewhere here. He's waiting with it though, because I mean we still have 15 seconds to go till the creep waves even spawn. And now they draw some funny stuff on the map, making it even harder for me to spot out all the wards. There's actually one more ward coming out here by the Radiant team, just giving normal vision to the bottom rune. But nothing else, nothing unusual coming out. There's actually a haste rune spawning at the top position, and this is pretty nice. The Dazzle can go for some harassment there on the Axe.
The Nino actually already countered the Observer ward on the bottom lane. So
yeah.
the Center War Runner is gonna be without vision on the bottom lane, and that leaves him really vulnerable to getting just picked off.
And we see that ward again, like in the spot here. It's a pretty nice ward because it gives nice vision into the tier 1 region. You always know where they are, and also gives nice rotation if something comes from the side. So I like that ward. And we also see the typical Howl level 1 coming out, just so everybody gets plus damage in the entire team.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna help Scandal as well early on with the last hits. Sure, he has the Arc Lightning to get the last hits with, but this way he can not waste all his mana straight away.
Yep, definitely. And I don't think that Axe will be too happy, especially with the Poison and Thunderstrike spam. But yep, the Centaur now facing the simple fact that he can't really do anything, but yeah, he managed to actually grab some experience of the pulls here.
Oh, he's dragging the creep wave as well with him, so
Yep.
nicely done though by the supports, pulling the Centaur camp once again. So Cheshire Cat is gonna hit one melee creep now with it.
Yeah, well, but it's better than nothing as an offliner because the other wave is pretty much yep, is getting cleared out by the tower, and so this way he gets at least some XP. If he just wraps around here, he even gets the XP from the Centaurs. So that's pretty decent for an offliner. I mean, all you want is XP. Get that level 6, get the Stampede up, and maybe get some farm up as well for the dagger, of course.
Yeah, you don't really need any more pretty much. But one thing from Goomba Gaming that I can't say I agree with too much is actually sending the axe off lane. He does hit level 2 now, gets some XP as well, but he's getting 0 farm, like literally 0.
Yep, 0, 0 for the axe at the moment. Doesn't look too good. The only good thing is the disruptor rotated away, but the centaur finds actually the double damage. So, well, but the axe, even against the dazzle, he can't really go there. There's nothing he can do, especially with the disruptor being here, waiting at the side. He has Thunder Strike. He is level 2, so he will go for either Clems or the Kinetic Field. Let's see.
Yeah, they might want to try to get the pick off, but it's gonna be really hard. J4 actually finally going in. No, just a right click harass. Oh, the glimpse does come out of. Will there be a stun? The poison touch is there with the shadow wave doing huge amounts of damage, and FNG gets the first blood.
Yep, definitely. The howl coming out, 2 wolves and everything hitting. It's just, yeah. The first blood goes to Power Rangers, the axe going down. We were just talking about that he won't have a nice time there in that lane. And also mid, it looks pretty nice for Scandal. Nier has to pretty much go out. It's 19 and 2. Scandal is leading. Yep, is leading in CS at the moment overall. The puck only being 12 and 0. He didn't manage a single deny so far.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Scandal's doing a really damn nice job, and here he went for the null talisman at the start. He maybe should have started with a magic stick though. It was like almost certain that he's gonna be up against the Zeus. But the Cheshire Cat might be in trouble. The Impale hasn't come out yet, but will, and there's no tangos for Cheshire Cat to eat through actually. The Impale finally comes, but it misses, and FNG is there. The poison touch onto the Nino. There's the hoof stomp onto Rain. Might get counter killed, but no, he doesn't. That soul assumption just turning things around.
Oh no,
And
FNG
now,
getting greedy.
yeah, he might go down as well. The salve was there on Rain. A grave chip to get him away, but there's shallow grave coming out way too soon, and FNG is gonna take the fall to OD.
Yep. So 2 for 1 there for Goomba. Like quite a greedy play. Like the center didn't have the burst they needed, and the soul assumption doing so much damage to him. But what I like is that like J4 is protecting each and every rune, so Nier just not getting any of this. Like the Zeus is getting each and every rune, and with a regeneration rune he's gonna be so happy.
Yeah, that rune is like one of the best runes. It's almost like a regen rune on the Storm Spirit as well.
Yeah, regen rune on the Zeus and the Storm Spirit is always something you want to avoid, but Axe might be in trouble. If the Dazzle is rotating in, they can just go for another kill there easily.
Yeah, that's a level 2 glimpse now and as well. They don't have the kinetic field. Oh, Moon is man fighting already. There's the Howl, Thunderstrike as well. The glimpse can be used if need be, or I don't think they actually need it. They use it just in case though, and go for a couple more right clicks. And FNG, the second kill for him.
Yep, I don't even think there was a point in running away. To be honest, like standing there in the supports, dealing as much as possible damage on the axe would have been a smarter decision. Now this way he was running, but he knows there is a glimpse. He will end up where he was before anyway, so why even bothering to run? You might as well just deal some damage, get the creeps cleaned off so you got some CS before you die.
Well, it is 130 mana on the Disruptor, but he has a decent enough mana pool so that he can glimpse once more if need be. But FNG is rotating now. Maybe he wants to go towards the bottom together with Scandal on the Zeus. They actually are on the hunt, but Observer Ward spots everything out.
Yeah, but still, I mean, Scandal, they don't need like sentries or dust whatsoever on the Weaver simply for the fact they have the Zeus ultimate. And yep. But now Axe going aggressive here. He knows that the Dazzle is somewhere else, so he's trying to get all this experience and seems to be successful with it.
Yeah, he's doing really nice, but there's the Thunder Strike, there's the Kinetic Field as well. Vicious gets the kill on Cheshire, but the Thunder God's Wrath kills off Chill.
Yep, and Visage, well, got the Centaur kill at least in return, so at both off lanes, or like, in both save lanes rather, like there is fighting going on. So, 1 for 1, and it's still 3-3 on the kill board. But we have to look like in the really early crafts, which I usually don't do before the first tower, but yeah, 1000 already gold lead for PR, and well, at least in XP it's going up and down, like so far no tendency towards either side.
Yeah, it is quite even, which is kind of to be expected. 6.5 minutes in. The kill score is also 3-3, but now Moon starting to dish some damage to the tier 1 tower.
Yep, and he's having a good time. I mean, he's 39 and 11, so he's absolutely fine. He also witnessed like 2 axe kills there, and yeah, simply for that he's so nice in experience. I mean, he's like 7 at the moment. That should give him, yep, like Zeus, Puck and Lycan, they're all 3 level 7, so they're leading at the moment there.
I do have to say that I'm extremely happy that Weaver didn't go for Midas this game, because he would have been way too squishy, but the Nino might be in trouble now. Cheshire Cat with FNG is coming in from ahead. There's the hoof stomp, double edge as well, Shadow Wave getting the kill.
He didn't even bother with anything, like no Carapace coming out, no Impale before he hits them. Like yeah, the Howl is coming out, and before he can cast anything he just dies.
Yeah, this is gonna be tier 1 tower now as well, just as the creep wave arrives. The wolves are out, they are actually level 4, so doing quite some damage already. The Vladimir is also finished up, but the Axe does have himself Tranquil Boots at the least.
Yeah, but still, he's level 5, he can't even dunk yet, and it's just the Tranquil Boots in almost 8 minutes. This is not the farm you want, and with the Centaur Warren rotating and everything, I mean, he's about the same level, but like his farm looks definitely more interesting because he got the Tranquil Boots already plus 1200 up his sleeves.
Yeah, it's looking pretty damn good for Power Rangers at the moment already. It's not like they won the game or anything, because the Weaver can still become a force to be reckoned with. But oh, there's the Shapeshift as well, coming out onto the Nino. The Spike Carapace only level 1. He gets slowed down by the Poison Touch, but gets a nice stun on FNG, but the Shadow Wave killing off the Nino as loads of TPs are there. Dream Coil as well. The Dazzle is gonna just buy some time with the Shallow Grave to let Moon run away.
Yeah, well, I mean, after all, it was a support trade. I don't know if this was favorable.
Yeah, it's... can't really say either. I guess they went just so damn deep, but Dazzle actually has picked up a Medallion of Courage, but even without that, Moon is already rotating towards the Roche, and looks like he's rushing the Necrobook.
Yeah,
So,
oh, and he goes for Roshan as well. Like, they are on the Dire side, they're starting up on Dire, they have a Lycan. This is like the easiest Roshan. I don't think there will be even a... They can't even contest, they can't even go for Vendetta, scouting it out whatsoever, maybe even an Aegis Snatch whatsoever, because the Nyx is not even level 6 yet, and with the Medallion, this Roshan, -1 armor overall. So yeah, pretty nice farm there by the Dazzle, which he got pretty much fed from the Axe. So yeah, very easy Roshan, unspotted, uncontested, and yep, that's definitely the head start they need. They traded sort of equally till now, but with the Roshan on top and the tier 1 down for them, PR definitely having the advantage right now.
Yeah, and I really like that they actually gave the Aegis to Scandal as well, because the Zeus is dishing out so much damage early on when he's actually in the middle of the fight, just spamming out the Lightning Bolt and the Arc Lightning with the Static Field procs. And he finds himself an Invis rune now as well. Here might be in big trouble on the puck.
Yep, definitely. And it's also really unfortunate if he dies here, because he's just a bit short of his Blink Dagger.
Yeah, this, oh god, he's only 100 short indeed, like you said. It would be a real... Come on, I was thinking Sherman at the moment, my god. Anyway, There's the Stampede actually, they're going for the Nino. The Thundergust Wrath got used, the Sentry as well, Poison Tides, Glimpse onto Nier. Oh god, Static Storm as well. This puck is gonna go down. At least the Nyx Assassin did survive. And in the meantime, tier 1 tower being harassed on the top lane as well as the tier 1 bottom by OD. So Goomba is looking for at least some sort of a trade for this.
Yep,
But Scandal
they won't
TPing top.
find it.
Jesarcat is there already. Chill can TP actually out. Or no, he cannot. Wow. That lightning bolt at the last second stopping the TP out.
Yeah, because it's not the full duration of call yet. It is level 2. I think at level 3 you can call someone and then he can't interrupt you. Or it's level either level 3 or level 4, but yep. It was a nice try, just trying at least. Maybe there's a mistake, but yeah, as we said, the puck, that was really unfortunate for him. He died exactly when he was like 80 gold short of that Blink Dagger, and he needs the Blink Dagger. We see another Blink Dagger instead coming in, it's by Zeus.
J4 dropping really low, he gets stunned up as well, he's getting taken down. FNG now silenced up, is in big trouble, and Moon, he's still running in for some weird reason. Berserker's Call is there, and I think Moon is gonna lose his life for it. Why the hell didn't the Lycan just back off?
The Visage absolutely rocking the show here at the moment, like with the Soul Assumption sneaking all 3 kills. So that was hashtag overextension by PR, definitely. Like the Shallow Crave didn't come out, the Silence was just running out, but the Soul Assumption finished him off before he could cast anything. Not even the ultimate was coming out, so...
Oh, there's a hoof stomp with the double edge as well. Chill drops solo. Thunder God's Wrath gets the 1 kill, but Static Storm Kinetic Field missing on everybody. And Scandal actually doesn't have too much mana to work with. Rain drops solo. The last Arc Lightning gets the kill as the Familiars finish up the Zeus, but just the Aegis gets popped and the FNG just chasing down near. The Weave armor is on.
The Disruptor being so low, like there was still the Swarm back on him and the Familiars hitting as well. I think if the Familiars would have chased just a bit more, they might have died, but they would have gotten the kill on the Disruptor. Not sure about that. But to be honest, this trade was sort of equal because the Centaur died for the... I don't know, for the Axe kill, exactly, yeah. And the Weaver died for the Zeus, but difference is the Zeus had the Aegis, so that was the advantage they got overall.
Yeah, but now they're getting the meat here too as well. The Weave comes out defensively by FNG just in case. Oh, there's the stun. Double edge as well, and Chill just gets taken down. So much burst to the Nino. He's coming in, gets the Impale on Scandal. 3-man Dream Coil as well. Scandal is shallow graved up, so can dish out some more damage, but will fall in the end. There's the Soul Assumption, but 3 down. Moon about to drop as well. 4 for 2 only.
Yeah,
Goomba, what a nice
2,
fight.
then plus 200 gold from the little Necro units there, but I mean, okay, it's 12-12 on the kill board. They might even get now the tier 1 because it's only protected by the Disruptor. Interesting trading choices there by PR. A bit too much commitment, to be honest, just for a tower. I mean, this was a tier 2 for 4 deaths pretty much, and the only thing they got was Visage, because for some reason Visage went like in melee range and then just got snacked by Necro units and everything else. But still, Goomba is keeping up the show here.
They definitely are. Oh, J4, can you get the glimpse on OD? Do they have the vision? No, they don't. And Familiar stuns. Oh, actually, they got the glimpse into the silence. There's the stun as well, just in case. Finally, Sentry Ward comes out and he should go down and does as well.
Exactly what we said in the draft. This glimpse into the silence will just kill the Puck and the Weaver anytime. But what is even more dangerous is the simple fact if you look at Scandal, 4 points into Lightning Bolt, this is 350 damage plus a percentage, like 11% of your HP pool. And then we look into the Center Warrunner, which is 400 damage, just like that. So we look at, I don't know, 900 up to 1000 just burst damage by 2 abilities only. And now here at the bottom, they go on Moon.
Oh, Moon. He breaks free of the Dream Coil and actually tries to turn it around here, drops really low, has to phase shift and the Illusory Orb out, and the tower nice denied by the Nino.
Yeah, but it's interesting, and Nyx and the Puck, even with the use of Dream Coil, they can't kill a shapeshifted Lycan, and the creeps, the Necros, I don't know, just dish out so much damage that the Puck has to go back. This is pretty much showing how bad the Lycan is farmed already right now, like in comparison to, for example, the Weaver or the Puck. We look at 7.6 on the Lycan, 7.3 at the Zeus, and then the Weaver and the Puck follow with almost 2k behind.
Yeah, and I think it's about time to check the graphs out now as well, because loads of towers have been going down, lots of kills exchanged, but
Yeah,
somehow Power Rangers are still ahead.
yeah. Power Rangers, they have, yeah, well, 2k in XP, and we look at the gold. It is, well, 5 point something gold. So that represents whatever happened to the towers. But like with the nice trades overall for Goomba, they still stay in game. So that at 60 minutes, the difference is not too significant after all.
Yeah, and actually Weaver is really close to finishing up his BKB as well. And with the BKB, he won't get glimpsed. He won't care too much about the static storm either. So that's actually a really nice pickup, although not an item you usually would want to
But
go for on the Weaver.
look at the Nyx. Like the Nyx, the wolf is on follow. Like it is like a running ward just on each and every hero, like Moon making the plays here. And he's not just on the Nyx, he's also on the puck. You have like two wolves just on follow, and yeah. There's nothing
Oh,
they
they
can
want to
do.
defend this by the looks of it. The cliff gets popped, another set of wolves just running in now. And from the side, FNG is coming in, but he might get caught. The Nino gets one lightning bolt in. There's the double man dream coil. But will they follow up? No. Doesn't look like either team is wanting to go for it. Oh, there's the Thundercross up. Rain is actually gonna get snacked up. They go for Nier as well. There's the glimpse into Static Storm. Oh, he didn't have the PKB yet. He just goes down on the Weaver, and Scandal with the haste run on the chase. Can he get anything? The Nino just limping away. One lightning bolt will do the job. Oh, Vendetta.
The Vendetta saving his life there. But yeah, he tried, yeah, exactly. A very nice try there coming out by Scandal. He tried to make him visible just by doing the lightning storm on one of those creeps. But it was also a stacked camp, so I don't know. Goomba's commitment there to getting this tier 1 tower, not really worth it. Was the tower denied? No, actually Visage got at least a tower, so just a small upside there. But then again, we look at the aggressive warding here by PR. Like one ward here, then the other one aggressively here in the jungle. In the mid we see another ward, so they have definitely, like 3/4 of the map is definitely under their control at the moment.
Yeah, it's looking real good for them, and at the moment, like the Axe, the whole time of the last fight, he was just farming away on the top lane, trying to finish up his Blink Dagger, but he's still 70 gold short of it. Oh, there's a slow on the Nino, but nothing coming out of it, just a Spike Carapace stun. And if there would be the Blink Dagger on the Axe now, they could get the surprise initiation, but he's still 50 gold short. But he's already joining the team, so Goomba, they're not willing to let this tower go.
But that's what I said, like the axe has 1000 HP, and I already explained the combination of the Centaur Warrunner plus the Zeus. Like they dish out far more than 1200, 1300 damage just in 2 seconds.
Nyx
Pretty much.
Assassin coming in from behind, scouting things out. They definitely want to fight at the moment. If the sentry gets deployed by J4, this might be trouble. But there's the weave coming out on Moon. The Necrobook popped as well. This will be the tower. Oh, nice deny by Odie.
Yep, but still there's the glimpse.
Yeah, but the BKB gets popped. Odie's just trying to man fight, but the physical damage coming out by the wolves, as well as the Necrobooks. The Weaver just can't do anything.
It's just so much damage, and this is even without Howl. Like all these units bringing the Weaver already low, and this is without Howl.
This is looking really grim for Goomba at the moment. But now the Blink is up, so if he can get the Zeus with it, which is the target that he absolutely has to get, then they might have a chance in a team fight. Although looks like Power Rangers, they don't want to fight at the moment. Just get Roche, I guess.
Yeah, Roshan is back up, so I mean Nyx is scouting it a bit now, but as I said, these wards, they're just giving pretty much everything away. And now there's even here a sentry, so they know when the Nyx is coming through when Vendetta. So these wards pretty nice. Like they try to keep their dominance around the Roche pit and everything. So all good so far for Power Rangers. And I don't see a single attempt of Goomba to, I don't know, counter ward this, get some sort of map control back. He even puts an observer ward directly onto the sentry there.
Yeah, it's Goomba is just falling behind. Their supports don't have too much, although the Visage actually quite farmed up, but still not enough. They have the mech finished. At the meantime, just Moon doing the Roche, no problem. FNG helping up with the medallion, but OD wants to go in, uses the swarm as well, but has to back off. Cheshire Cat is on the prowl with the blink dagger. There's the blink from the puck, gets Dream Coil onto 2. FNG gets taken down. Can they get more of the static storm? Caught 4 heroes, 1 already down. The Nino in big trouble as is Chill trying to run away. Moon though will get the kill. Can he get more though? That's the question. Nice hoof stomp onto OD in the meantime, and Zeus double kill for him. Rain on the run.
Might see even more.
Oh, he has the Grave Chill coming up though, but he uses the mana for familiars, which actually do some pretty nice stuns, but he's gonna go down.
Yeah, the Haze Shroon on the Zeus. So we look at Roshan and the team wipe for Goomba. And I don't know, I think we might look at high ground now as well, like, because I don't see anything that is stopping PR. The only thing that might stop them is, well, going back for Roshan and then coming back for the high ground. I guess that's the only thing that will delay the inevitable here for Goomba.
Yeah.
Did they at least get the tower last hit there? I think the Familiars actually got it. So yeah, but still pretty grim. They wanted to engage there. I mean, they had to engage, but the kinetic field getting 2 or 3 people. I mean, the only one who has something against it is the Weaver with the BKB. But even he tried to go aggressive. But once his BKB is off, the Weaver is just dying. So I don't know. The Weaver pick is just not working out at all. So is the Axe. The Axe is, I don't know. We saw so many Axes the last week, but this one is definitely not working out at all.
Yeah, it's just sending the Axe off lane against a tri-lane. I mean,
No,
Axe needs the early farm, like absolutely needs it.
If you pick the Axe, you gotta be like sort of aggressive with him. Like the creep skipping works out just fine most of the time. But yeah, Power Rangers, they are farming up a bit in the jungle. Like, I mean, do they really want to systematically and say like, no, we don't go high ground, there's still 1 tier 2 left. We saw that last game by Total Aggression. They were like, oh no, we don't break high ground, we go for each and every tower 1 by 1, and once they're all down, we go for the rest. So at the moment I see actually quite some similarities between Power Rangers and Total Aggression.
Yeah, I think they're just waiting for the next set of items maybe. I mean, the Assault Cuirass is gonna be finished quite soon on Moon. So I think they're waiting for that, as well as Cheshire Cat has a Necrobook level 2 of his own. So that push is gonna be so sick from Power Rangers. Or actually, Moon, I think they might target the last remaining tier 2 tower that's standing.
Oh, nice there. The Centaur faking the hoof stomp, and Axe blinking out pretty fast. But yeah, the Axe has to care. Like, still, he has 1100.
J4 Vendetta hit, but there's the Static Storm before he's just getting caught. J4 still alive. Can they get the glimpse onto Rain? They should. There's the Hoofstomp coming out. Double edge. Zeus with the lightning bolt grabs himself the kill.
And the Familiars going down as well. This is number 1, and oh, the second one actually survives. I mean, at the moment the Familiars is the only thing that gives them just a bit map vision. If it wasn't about the Familiars, Goomba would absolutely play blind at the moment. But yeah, while all this is happening, the puck is almost dying.
Yeah, Dream Coil is there on Moon. Chill went in as well with the Berserker Skull, but Shapeshift, Thunder God's Wrath, double kill for Scandal, unstoppable.
And the buyback right away. So they still want to try to defend, but Lycan gets the last tier 2 tower. So we look at an absolutely naked base. The only thing that is, I don't know, between Power Rangers and the GG is pretty much a tier 3 tower. But once they break the tier 3, I don't know, like the X just doesn't work out. You just saw it, like he even tanked up those creeps and everything. I have to say he's also not the luckiest X on the planet. Like the spins were, they go again for the Weaver.
Yeah. There's a nice impale onto J4, though Disruptor shallow grave, buying some time. There's the weave as well. Can J4 actually escape? The mech gets popped. Nice familiar stance though, and Soul Assumption gets the job done. But Scandal almost killing OD. He has to time lapse back. He is slowed down by the poison touching here. Goes with the silence and Rain. I think he's gonna go down nevertheless. Or is he Berserker Skull onto 2 heroes? But there's the counter Hoofstomp with the double edge. Aegis is popped, but he's coming back with a vengeance. The impale onto FNG actually might get the kill, and yes it does. Cheshire Cat is about to fall. Dunked by Chill. Dunk. So 3 down. But Melee Rex drop on the top lane. Moon just getting them in the meantime.
Yep, this is a 4-on-5 pretty much played, while Moon is just, I don't know, going for the rest.
And Scandal going for a Veil of Discord, so bonus magic damage to come out. Oh, Scandal Berserker's called up. I think he's gonna get slam dunked soon.
No.
Or Easy Thunder got scrap. Oh god. Then Nino coming in as well and he dies as well. Oh my god.
Godlike streak on Scandal. He's like, okay guys, man fighting, no problem. And there, like, Scandal's play just made Goomba GG out. So this is game number 1 of a best of 3. Like, Goomba had quite a decent start. The draft, I don't know, like, we already like discussed it in the draft. I think it wasn't too optimal, and Power Rangers, their draft was just counter, I don't know, like really counter picking everything they had. They go for a Weaver, and right there comes the Centaur, a Disruptor, and the Zeus just to disable the Puck and the Weaver. It worked out perfectly. The Silence and the Burst by the Zeus doing work, and on top of all that, PR got the Lycan, which they are already pretty strong with in the other games. Anyway, it's a best of 3. Goomba has one more chance to get back into this, unless, I don't know, let's see. It's gonna be a funny game. Be right back in 5 minutes.